Hey, welcome to a new video. My name is Vivian from ThePaperLetterBlog, and today we are decorating a wintry envelope for some Happy Mail. Now this was excuse my cat in the background. I feel like this happens every video, but this was an envelope I decorated for some snail mail for a subscriber mail that went out a little while ago, and I thought I would do this on camera because I wanted to show you some fun ideas I had for turning a blank envelope into something colorful and fun. So what I do first is I use my distress oxides as like stamping ink. It is ink, of course, it is stamping ink, but I usually only use it for distressing and not actually stamping. But sadly, the circle that is around the snowflake is kind of visible at first when I stamp, so I just try to clean it, like the edges off, before I stamp from there on. And what I'm doing is I'm basically creating my own patterned paper, because I always find it quite challenging when I start with an empty, like a blank envelope. I always find it quite a challenge to actually start. It's easier for some way, it's easier when you have a start, and I quite like this idea of stamping a pattern all over the page. And because it's distress oxide, that ink reacts with water. Like apparently, it becomes brighter when you spray it with water. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just spraying some water on top, and then I'm going to let that dry. And in the meantime, I will continue figuring out what I want to do, because other than that, I didn't really have a clear image of what I was going to do with the envelope. So I take some of that craft paper, which I use all the time. I also say this all the time, but I never buy it. I just get it from the flower stall at my local market. He isn't there now. I don't know. I haven't seen him for a couple of weeks, the local flower guy. I really hope he comes back, because he always made the prettiest bouquets. And he wrapped the flowers with that paper. So I really hope he comes back, because my stash is eventually going to run out. There's a different flower stall now, but I don't want to buy flowers at a different stall. I want to buy them at the flower guy, you know. It became a bit of a ritual. I like my rituals. And this is playing in the background, so if you hear something weird, you know, happens all the time. And I bought that glitter. This is glitter glue. I bought it from Flying Tiger, or it's called Tiger in some countries. I don't know. We call it Flying Tiger. I bought glitter glue, but I don't really understand the purpose of this, because I wanted to use it to decorate, so not to glue stuff down, because there's a lot of glitter in there. So I thought I would use it to decorate, because if I put something on top, then you're not going to see the glitter anymore. But it turned out to be quite wet, so it looks good now, but the wetness, I don't know if that makes sense. Look, you can see it happening. The wetness makes the paper very wet, and then it lets loose a little bit, and in the end, when it dried up, it was all good. But I was just happy that I used this on cheap craft paper and not on good paper, because it didn't work out the way I thought it would. So I'm a little bit confused, because it's not because it's so wet, it's not really good for craft glue. So I'm a little bit, yeah, I don't know. It didn't cost me much. I think it was like 1 or 2 euros, but I was hoping for more. And then my idea basically was to create a pattern on top of a pattern with little sticker flakes, because I've seen people do that on Instagram, create patterns with stickers, and even do things like color coordinate, like only use pink stickers or green. That looks really, really cool. But I thought I would make some sort of a Christmas sticker collage. So what I did first is I put the sticker flakes to see if I liked it, and then I'm now just going to put them on the craft paper. And I really like this. I actually really like the way this looks in the end, because the background from the stickers is white, so when you take off the background it's a see-through sticker, so you cannot really see it quite clearly on camera, but I think in real life it looked really, really cute. I hope by now it has been received. By the way, I don't think I've said this yet, but this envelope went to Jeanette. Jeanette sent some really lovely mail to my PO box, and in this envelope was my reply. I know that I'm sounding a little bit tired, probably because I am tired, but also because I'm kind of, you know, I don't know, I'm just sitting at my desk enjoying myself. I have a bucket of tea, and when I say a bucket, I'm not even joking. I know that by the time you guys watch this video, I will not have uploaded my Happy Meal unboxing from some incredible mail I received from Becca from the USA. She sent me a box, and I'm not even joking, she sent me a huge box filled with goodies, and in that box was also a bucket. It's a cat, a mug in the shape of a cat head, like the head of a cat. It even has ears, and it's so incredibly cute, and it's huge, which is good because I can fill it up to the top with tea and then sip tea while I edit. So I'm actually so spoiled. I realize that now because I'm also wearing the fluffy socks that Becca sent me. I really cannot wait to let that. Whoa, Vivian, rewind. I want to say two things at once and then I error. What you saw in a really quick second was the content of that envelope, which was my winter themed mail. I also uploaded a video of that on this channel, so if you want to see the inside, like what I actually made for Jeanette, then I will also link that video down below. The other thing I was trying to say is that I'm also wearing the fluffy socks I received from Becca because she spoiled me big time. I really want to show you the video where I open the Happy Meal box, but I just haven't had the time yet to edit it. Because I'm actually editing a lot of videos in one go now in a couple of days, because Gijs and I are going to Antwerp. When you're watching this video, we will already be there. We're going from Sunday until Tuesday, so just like a little bit, just a couple of days of quality time for us, but that does mean that I have to edit, that I have to be on time with editing my videos, so that is why I haven't been able to share that with you. But if you see a video that's probably going to be called something like opening Happy Meal, a Happy Meal box from Becca or something like that, if you see a video like that, you should definitely watch it, because wow, she sent me some really amazing presents. And of course I wanted to do, with an envelope decorating video, I also want to do a wax seal stamp. I still enjoy making these. I don't make them as often as I want to, but when I do, it's fun. I don't know what I'm rambling on about. I'm also looking at this Happy Meal, which has been sitting at my desk for 2 days already. It's from another Rebecca, which is kind of funny. I don't know how that happens. I have a few subscribers with similar names. I have a few Wendy's, a few Rebeccas. But I also received some Christmas mail from Rebecca from Australia. So we have Rebecca from the USA and Rebecca from Australia. And I promised myself that I was allowed to open it once I finished this video. So I'm just looking at it in anticipation. I'm really curious to see what is in there, but I can already see that it is Christmas themed and there are some beautiful stamps on it. So I think I will also have to show you this in a video sometime. Another sip of tea, and what you see in the bottom, I don't even know if I talked to you guys about that yet, but what you see in the bottom, that sticker, can you see it? It's very dark, excuse me, it's winter here, so dark. But that sticker in the bottom, which is a little bit visible now, is actually my address sticker. Did I tell you that already? I don't think I did. I had address labels, address stickers made for my PO box address. So I have really professional stickers now that say my address, Vivian at ThePaperLetterBlog, and then, you know, the address, which is also my in the description box, and I can use them for the PO box replies. I thought that that would be quite handy because I'm always afraid of mail getting lost, and now at least I know that if it does get lost, they can send it back to me. And B, I think it's kind of fun because when you open your mailbox and you see that sticker, then you already know it's from me, which I think is kind of cool. And this is what the wax seal ended up looking like. That is actually a new wax seal design I have, which I absolutely love. It's like I don't know, it has some sort of a pattern. And now you can also see the glitter in the envelope, which I really, really like, and the stamps I used. And yeah, that's it for today. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy these envelope decorating videos. There will also be an extra video this week, which I already edited, uploaded and scheduled, so don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want to make sure you do not miss that. And I hope you guys have an amazing week. Okay, bye bye.